How are you guys? It's Rindoski, the Kuketski. Now, if you read The 100 Girlfriends Really, 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 Really Love You, you're gonna be familiar with this scene, or at least until you reach the chapter where this very panel, this famous and insane panel that's just really mind blowing, will come up. I've actually talked about this as well when I made the review about IG Rentarou. Please do check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. But bottom line is that it's insane because there's a lot of words, and I'm gonna be reading through it. I'm gonna be reading through all of these sentences as to a bit of a context really. Context is that basically the girlfriends, the family, are saying things about what they love about Rentarou, our main guy, and he in return just spurs out just this waterfall, this tsunami of words, of compliments, and of things that he finds beautiful, and what he really does love about his girlfriends. If I remember correctly, this is up to 9 girlfriends as of, at this moment during this time. But yeah, sufficing to say, it is still a lot for just 9 of them, which is really insane. So yeah, I'm gonna be skimming through it, and mind you, this really is a lot. This really is a lot, and big props to the translator who translated this, and to the author, the minds behind it, who made this possible, because, or even thought of this right in the very first place, because it really is insane. It's beautiful. I love it. It's nothing that I've ever seen before in a harem manga with love this intense. So yeah, as I've said, a lot of words, and I think I'm gonna need to drink up a bit before I do this. So yeah. Okay, so what I essentially did is divide the whole entire panel into, or paragraph rather, into 4 sections. Yeah, I just have this one, have this one, have this one, and have this one. So it makes up 4 of them. Right now, as a speed run type thing, this is, I guess, I'm gonna be timing it, of course, and yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm gonna start the timer right now. I love every single one of you, from the tops of your heads to the tips of your toenails, and I love how Kusuri Senpai's energetic innocence, and I love how cool Nano is, and I love Iko's boyish charm, and I love that the way Shizuka-chan is like a cute little animal, and I love Hakari's modest grace, and I love the way Hahari-san completely falls apart on cute things, and I love how Mei-san is both sweet and overwhelmingly competent as a maid, and I love the way Konami makes everything she eats look delicious, and I love the way Karane is a tsundere. And I love the way Kusuri Senpai gets so single-minded in her love of developing drugs. And I love Nana's beautifully glossy silver hair that flows behind her. And I love the way... Oh my god, I'm getting lost. And I love the way Iko stoically sticks it out like against all the odds. And I love how Shizuka-chan's timidity makes me want to protect her. And I love the way Hakari's love overflows so much that it even starts to blind her. And I love the way Hari loves to dress everyone like up like dolls, and I love Mei-san's lovely rainbow eyes, and I love Kurumi's casual fashion, and I love Karane's style, and I love how perfectly Kusuri Senpai's glasses suit her older form, and I love how Nano is so smart. She's ranked first in her whole year, and I love how Iko takes such visceral enjoyment and enduring pain and hardship. And I love Shizuka-chan's love and appreciation for books and literature, and I love how sexy Makari is even for high school. I love how open-minded Harrison is. I love how Mason will listen to any order, even from those younger than her. And I love Kurumi's beautiful emerald eyes, and I love Karane's blonde twin tails, and I love how Kurumi Senpai is full into bursting with curiosity, and I love how efficient Ano is, and I love how Iko is refreshing like a spring breeze, and I love how Shizuka-chan has the gentle smell of a library, and I love how Hakari's beauty marks in that is like and I love the mature dignity that Harrison exudes as an adult woman, and I love the cute dog ears and tail that sprout that 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 where oh my god, Kitty, that Mason sometimes sprouts, And I love the pure adulation. Where is it? Karame gives the food, and I love how quick Karane is to defend the order of this world. Straight. I love the little cat mouth Kusuri Senpai makes. Yes. And I love Nana's general cool beauty atmosphere. I love how much Iko loves baseball. I love how pure our Shizuka-chan is, and I love how girly Hakari is, and the I love the way Hari smells of wonderful flowers, and I love how much Mason loves Hari, and I love the next page. Love the little grumbling Kurumi stomach. Karami's stomach makes, and I love how closer Karane is with Hakari, and I love how Kusari Senpai can make amazing drugs with the best of them, and I love how completely pathetic Nano's guard is sometimes. What? And I love how deeply Iko holds to the promises she makes to those she cares about, and I love Shizuka-chan's docile, quietude, and I love Akari's cute flower themed hair ornaments. I love how lively sexy Harley's on is. It's amazing cooking, and I love Kurumi's short black hair, and I love how much Karane cares for her friends, and I love how energetically Kusuri Senpai runs about with a little body, and I love how Nano believed that love to be with her even if she were bald. Yeah. And I love Iko's great big toothy grin. I love how much Shizuka-chan truly cherishes everyone else, and I love how Hakari works so hard for her love, and I love the way Hakari-san was screaming about changing our diapers. And I love Mason's gentle voice, and I love how Panikurmi speaks even as an underclassman, and I love how Karane protects everyone else, and I love the way Kusuri Senpai has fun in basically everything she does, and I love how the way Nano can be shockingly bold at times, and I love how Ika wanted to beat Nano. And the way she can sizes the girl's instinct that makes me want to hug her, and I love how Hakari is intelligent. Understand. I love how Harry-san's overall mature beauty, and I love the way Mason uses her employee benefits, and I love that's why when she eats ramen. I love Karen's little fang like canines, canines, and I love how Kusuri Senpai is a 2-in-1 deal. And I love Nana's cool eyes, and I love how Iko thinks people with her entire brain, and I love how I can tell what kind of scene Shizuka-chan is reading by the way she moves, and I love how Hakari smells like flowers, and I love how Harry-san always calls me cute, and I love how Mei-san is a model maid internally devoted to her master, and I love how Karame stops Karane from working herself to death as a straight man, and I love the way next page Karane's ribbons bounce on her head, and I love how Kusuri Senpai's lab coat makes her look cool like a real scientist, and I love Hanana's abundance of information and composed decision making. Just like that, she's like an AI. And I love Iko's outstanding motor skills, and I love how soft and fluffy Shizuka-chan's curly hair is, and I love how sweet Hakari's voice is, and I love the adult suits that Hakari's son wears that match her perfectly, and I love how perfectly attentive Mason is, and I love the sexy way Konami licks after we kiss. And I love how strong Karen is, and I love how serious Kusuri Senpai is when she needs to apologize, and I love how Nano can recite pi basically infinitely. And I love the way Iko looks with sweat dripping down her body, and I love the way she can just look at her, makes her look light as a feather, and I love how much Hakari loves kissing, and I love the way her wonderful ribbons, and I love how much Kurumi eats, and I love how shy Karani can be at times, and I love the way Kusuri Senpai says yep at the end of everything, and I love no. And I love what's next. Then it's beautiful slender fingers, and I love Iko's lovely snow white skin, and I love how Shizuka-chan's profound love for books is something she's been holding on to ever since she was a child, and I love the way Hakari chews on her fingers when she's worrying about something, and I love something, and I love the way Harry makes me scream out of gibberish, and I love how good Mason is at driving, and I love how Kurumi always calls all of us senpai, and I love the bluffs and the bluffs and fronts Karane puts on, and I love how cute Kusari senpai is when she's so tiny, and I love how Nano perfectly clears and unambiguously clear and ambiguous voice, and I love the way Iko throws diminutives. What throws? Where is this next? This diminutive structure, and I love how close Sakurai is with Karane, and I love how Hahari-san is. Hahari-san is constantly drooling when she's feeling relaxed, and I love the way Mason's classical made outfit fits her so perfectly, and that it's almost scary. And I love how Karame is just ever so slightly shy, and I love the way Karane will spin her twin toes around, even despite her own shyness. And I love how we've gotten totally gone totally desensitized to Kasari Senpai insanely powerful jugs, and I love how Nana Stallings in their slender frame like she's a model, and I love how Iko uses Boku as her first person pronoun, and I love Shizuka-chan's honor students love honor student where is it? Oh my god, I'm getting lost, over student skirt lengths, and I love the way Hakari pants when she gets excited, and I love Hahari-san's love for Hakari, and I love how Mei-san will devote herself to Mei tirelessly, and I love how easily Kurumi yields when you give her food, and I love how Karen is sharply beautiful almond shaped eyes, and I love that Kisuri Senpai is older than us even though she looks like a kid. And I love that Nana typically doesn't talk much, but she loves all of us at the same, all the same. And I love how Ika is a demon of the baseball field. And I love how kind Shizuka-chan is to everybody. And I love how Hakuri's sweet and gentle character. And I love how Hari-san's life, Hari-san's life has turned her into an experienced mature woman. And I love how modest Misan is. And I love how cool yet cute Kurumi is, even the part of her that's kind of a mood killer. And I love how Karen's specialty is possibly spicy foods, and I love the many funny faces that Kusher Senpai makes. I love the way Nana saw her thumbs when I lift her chin, and I love Kiko's crisp and dignified voice, and I love how even though Shizuka-chan is typically somewhat timid, she can be brave for everyone else when she needs to be to. And I love how Hakari is typically someone of so solid character, but at times can be pretty absent-minded. Next page. Where's the next page? There you go. And I love how the way Hari-san totally revels in her lust without even trying to hide it. And I love the way Mei-san genuinely wishes for the happiness of others from the bottom of her heart. And I love the pretty way Kurumi says her graces before and after a meal. And I love the strength of heart that Karane has, and I love the beauty mark Kasuri Senpai has. That's honestly also kind of I love the way Nana didn't flinch even once down the house. She's so reliable, and I love the way Iko expresses her respect for other people, and I love how Shizuka-chan wore her school swimsuit to the water park, and I love the wild delicious look. Sometimes I love the way Hakari loves everyone with her entire heart, and I love Mace's perfectly made like jet black hair, and I love Harumi strong will, and I love the view of Karen's beautiful name that we get because of her twin tails, and I love Kurseri Senpai's cute laugh, and I love the way Nano cites info off much like a wiki. She's always teaching us new things, and I love Reiko's jaw-dropping gallantry, and I love Hakari's Everest. Hakari's Everest. I love how quickly polite Mason is, and I love how Kurumi has done Absolutely Pito's Nordic is Mary. And I love Karene's slender figure, and I love that one splendid 2 feet of hair that springs from Kurosuri Senpai's head. And I love that. And I love the massage that you gave me. And I love what is the way Shizuka-chan always takes others' feelings into consideration. And I love the way Hakare is always paying close attention to everyone else. And I love how Hakare is actually pretty naive, all things considered. And I love the way Mesa will absolutely never ever blame anybody else. And I love the way Kurumi's eyes light up because there's light up and sparkle when she eats. And I love how Karene's loose socks, and I love how Kusuri Senpai can get along with basically anybody. And I love the way the way Nana can stare down on a perfect and I love the way Iko could do 100,000 practice swings if she lets herself lose control. And I love how Shizuka-chan is surprisingly interested in kissing in spite of her apparent innocence. And I love the cute keeping color that Takare's hair has, and I love how Harry has brought out the whole school. Brought out the whole school! Oh my god, I'm getting lost. Brought out the whole school just to meet with me. And I love the warm and soothing tea that Mesa brings out. And I love how Karemi gives away any old excuse just to stay in our company. And I love how Karemi is always folding her arms. And I love how totally simple and honest Kusiri Senpai is. And makes everything and I love the way sweat flies off Shizuka-chan's head whenever she's worrying about something. And I love Hakare's undue concern over weight. And I love Haru's gorgeous and mature hairstyle. I love the smile Mason always has on her face. And I love the pure gusto that Kurumi stops her face and fills her cheeks with. And I love the little sweater with the droopy sleeves that Karumi wears. And I love Kusuri Senpai's short little bags. And I love the way Nano's calm, cool, and collected demeanor makes my heart throb. And I love how much Iko cares for her comrades. And I love the way oh my god, the way Shizuka-chan's legs flap around when she does the flutter kick. And I love how soft Hakari feels when I hold her close to me. And I love the sexy beauty mark. What is has red under her eye? Okay. And I love the way Mason is nice to absolutely everybody. And I love the way Karumi rolls out her eyes. And I love how handsy Karumi is when she's all fired up. And really, I guess I just love every single thing about every single one of you! Boss! Oh no! I did read some parts of it, but I never went into full detail yet. In hindsight, I should have divided it more so I can have much more, much better, better paragraphs to read. But sufficing to say. I love this manga so much. Okay, my time 15 minutes 36 seconds, 0.79 nanoseconds, milliseconds. I mean, 15 minutes. Yeah, there were some slip ups here and there, but sufficing to say, I really, genuinely, with all my heart, love this manga so much. Rentarou, the family, thank you.